Do you mind if I just go out and take a peek?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Welcome back everybody, my name's Paddy and we've got another Chris Watts video for you today. Today, I know a lot of people have seen the videos where a couple of the neighbours have been interviewed, but I've managed to find, I think, a couple of more of the neighbours that speak out. I just thought it'd be interesting for people to look at. These are the ones I could find anyway. I was thinking the other day, and I was looking at some of the comments on some of the videos. A lot of people were saying they couldn't believe Chris had some supporters, and it is hard to understand why you would have some supporters after what he did, obviously. But there are some weirdos out there that would support him. Just take a look at these letters. And that's just some of them. I think I might go over the letters that have been sent to him in prison. I don't know whether to do it on a live stream or just do it as a normal video, because I haven't done any live streams yet. Just quickly again, 90% of people still aren't subscribed, so if you could do that for me, that'd be great. For those of you that are returning, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. For those of you that are new, I hope you enjoy these videos. Check out the memberships. I've got quite a few members only posts now there. Bonus content there. But there's still a lot of content for people that don't want to do that. It's fine. I just appreciate you watching. Big shout out to Kez, our member. Okay, so let's get into the video. The police are going around interviewing all the neighbours. When you see the policeman pull out his notebook, I've tried to find the evidence that goes along with the notebook so you can see that clearly. It only happens a couple of times, but it's there for you to look at.
Knock.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Officer Lyons with the Frederick Police Department. Have you seen this lady?
Oh my gosh, no, I've seen it on Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah,
Okay. You don't know her from the neighborhood or anything like that? Haven't seen the kiddos roaming around? If you run across any information that you think's pertinent or happen to see her, happen to see the kids, please give us a call. It'd be absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, good luck.
Thanks. Hi. I'm Officer Lyons from the Frederick Police Department.
What did I do?
Nothing. Have you seen this lady? She's got two little girls. They are missing.
She has a very common face, but I can't say I specifically know her.
Okay. Have you seen her around the neighborhood? Seen the two little girls around?
No, I haven't seen. I've noticed the little kids.
Okay. If you happen to see her or hear anything, any information, contact us at the bottom. We'd appreciate any tips that you can give us, okay?
Does she live in the area?
She does. Yep.
Now be on the lookout.
Perfect. Like I said, anything helps. Alrighty? Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thanks.
He's been working on it, but anyway, she posted on one of those and just mentioned that her husband's truck was getting broken into and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys wanted to see it or anything like that, but I figured I'd just tell somebody when I'm walking by. What was that place? This was July 26th.
Hello. Hello, how you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good, I'm Brent.
Tyler.
Tyler, nice to meet you. I don't know if you've been talked to by police today already? No. No? Do you know what's going on?
No,
So,
I haven't even heard of anything.
this young lady and her kids are missing right now, and we're trying to figure out where they're at and if anybody has seen anything. They live just around the corner from you. Basically, you know where Saratoga Trail kind of that little
Bends
stop sign?
around, yeah.
Yep. Basically, if you go straight through there, that's their house. Okay. We're just trying to see. Yesterday morning was the last time she was seen, about 2 o'clock in the morning,
Okay.
at the house with the kids.
All right.
Have you seen anything odd? Anything
No, and haven't even really been out of the house through the neighborhood or anything in the last week with the kids.
Okay.
Been
Gotcha.
kind of busy with work, traveling a little bit, but
Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary?
No.
Okay. You don't by chance have any doorbell cams or cameras on the phone?
no, unfortunately not. No.
Okay. That'll work. Well, like I said, she's just missing with the two little kids. The two little kids are in pink nightgowns.
Okay.
So if you see a lady walking around with two kids, just give us a call. Or if you know or talk to anybody that's hearing anything,
Okay.
please have them either email the detective or call us.
Okay.
Any information would be great at this point. Like I said, they've been gone for almost 36 hours now.
Okay.
And we're just trying to help the family
Yeah.
locate them.
Well, I'll keep the eye out and spread the word. So.
I appreciate
Talk to them very much. Or
In passing, they would come by and on their way to the pool and stuff like that. He would always take the young ones. He would carry them in a little wagon.
yeah.
Perfect example of a doting dad.
Sure.
No, I haven't seen anything unusual and I barely knew them too, just like Mike was saying, just in passing, just a wave, and that's really it. Just didn't know them very
Seemed like they're
well.
kind of quiet.
Yeah, that's really all I can help you with.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, yesterday morning was the last time she was seen.
You recognize it?
I don't. I looked at it online. I don't know her.
You don't know her, yeah. So they only live probably 4 or 5 houses down from you on
Really?
Saratoga Trail. Yeah, and so we're just trying to go around and see if anybody has seen anything unusual, suspicious, like any vehicles, cars.
No, we saw a couple of cops down there yesterday.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were kind of starting this investigation yesterday.
Oh, shoot, that's sad.
So, and also just to let you guys know, we have canines in the area, so there's a couple of canine units that might be walking around. Just
Oh.
trying to help locate her that way, and there's been a few camera crews around too, so that's pretty,
Okay.
pretty normal, I guess, for what's happening at this moment.
Yeah.
Trying to locate her and her kids.
So is this? Well, I could print it off. Do you want us to keep this?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Alright.
But you don't recognize her other from around the neighborhood or
No, I don't.
anything? The kids? Okay.
There's kids going up and down the street all the time. It might have been
Yes.
them.
Sure.
You know,
It's hard to
kids.
tell.
They
Right,
all look
yeah.
alike, kind of.
Well, they're only 3 and 4.
Oh, well, that's true. They probably wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Well, but she may have been out walking them too. She said the husband left for work, and then she disappeared at 4 o'clock in the morning, but no car's gone.
Wow.
So
That's
that,
really.
yeah, that's.
Yeah.
How do you kidnap somebody at 4 o'clock in the morning and 2 little kids too?
Yeah.
Unless it was her plan to be picked up, maybe she was leaving him or something.
Yeah, we're not sure, but we're just trying to get every
Cover all the
piece
bases,
of
right?
information we can to try to put that puzzle together. So, if there's anything that you guys think of later, like I said, anything that seems out of the ordinary, unusual, that kind of strikes you, be happy to call that phone number or contact that email and
Okay.
get us that information so we can add that to our information.
Are his or her parents in this area?
Not locally, no.
So have you contacted them?
Yes, so parents have been in contact.
So do they know of any issues between the husband and the wife? Oh boy. What's her name?
Yeah.
Shannon?
Yeah, she's a friend of mine. And so
Oh, she
she
is.
had posted it on
Oh,
Facebook.
I didn't know that.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll be praying that she's found.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Safely.
And,
Yeah.
we'll continue to hit the ground.
All right, we
So
will
they'll
keep our
probably
eyes
be doing
open.
some canvases the next few days if we can't seem to get much out of what we've gathered here in the next day or so. So there might be more of us
Okay, that's
around,
fine.
just kind of checking back in and that kind of stuff too.
Good.
So
Well, thank you for doing that.
You guys can.
Sounds like someone's hollering at the dogs.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Good.
My name's Brent. I work for Frederick Police Department. This is Kate.
Hi.
Did you get the flyer off the door?
I did, yeah.
All right, so you know what's going on kind of in the area?
Yeah, I've never seen that one before in my life.
Never? Okay. Well, they just live right down the way, so we're just trying to canvass the area, see if anybody has seen anything odd or strange.
We've been out of town this whole weekend.
Okay.
So we just got home about an hour ago.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit longer than that, and that's when I saw the flyer.
Perfect.
My mom has been watching the house.
Gotcha. Is your mom here by chance?
No, she's at her house.
At her house?
If you wanted to, I can give you her
Yeah.
address and phone number.
Was she here over the weekend at the house? Or just in
Yeah,
and
but
out?
she wasn't here the entire time. She came and stayed the night to let the dogs out, and then feed them in the morning and let them out and then kennel them, and then she would go back to her house during the day.
Okay, what time is she here usually?
You'd have to ask her.
Okay. What's her phone number?
It's cell phone's probably easier to get hold of her if you find it.
What's her name?
Her name is Debbie Grote.
How do you spell last name?
Grote. Dinner.
I was gonna say, is that delivery?
Yeah.
Perfect job.
From Iowa.
That's why you were looking so excited when we came to the door, and then you're like, oh, it's just the police.
Food's here.
Ah, sorry to disappoint you.
No, it's okay.
Perfect. On that flyer, there's a phone number and an email address. If you see anything or hear anything or just want to let us know about some stuff, please let us know and reach out to
Hi,
Detective
you're good. You
Baumhover.
come on up.
And
What
we'll try and
house?
figure out.
Just go ahead.
See that tall brown one?
Yeah.
That one. So just kind of the skyscraper one over everything else.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry. All right.
If I see her or see anybody here, they'll give you a call.
Wonderful. Appreciate it, guys. Enjoy the
I was
pizza.
here the whole time.
The whole time.
There you are,
Perfect.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Sorry, I left a flyer, but it's been soaked, so I'm gonna keep it. You kind of advise of what's going on today in the neighborhood?
Oh,
About
a
the
missing
people?
person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they live just down the way at the
It's
Brown
a
house?
woman and two children?
yes, and I'm sorry I didn't bring a clean one. I just saw it was missing.
I saw that picture on the, yeah.
Yeah, and so they were last seen here at the house about 3 a.m. Monday morning,
Oh, man.
and we were wondering if you may have seen anything in the last few days.
Which house can you show me?
The
Are
big
you
brown
allowed?
one directly at the edge. Like if you go through the stop sign, yeah, you would
I'll
hit the
just
house.
walk out.
Okay.
Oh, man.
It's raining. The brown one directly up there.
Right underneath the tree.
That one.
Yeah.
Nothing. And you know what? I walk my dogs almost every day.
Okay. Sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
I've been playing around in the rain enough. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Have you seen? Show her the picture.
I saw it.
They live in that house over there.
Really? Just right here?
Yeah, just at the end of the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So
And I was here on Monday, and
Okay.
oh wait, you said 3 a.m. on Monday.
Yeah, somewhere between like midnight and
Hi.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Monday.
I was up at 5. I didn't hear or see anything.
Nothing.
I walked my dogs at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and the only thing I saw was a man asked me which way the school was on this street.
Okay.
I think he was gonna go pick his kids up from school or something.
Okay.
That's the only thing that
But
happened.
nothing kind of out of the ordinary Sunday or Monday. Well, even I'd say last 5 weeks, anything kind of just
No,
like
this
that's
neighborhood's dreadfully boring.
odd. Okay. Yes, we try to keep it that way.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Other than the freak hailstorms and stuff we can't control.
Yeah, the weather.
So if we do see anything, we
we just call the what number? The number on that thing? Is it in Nextdoor app?
Yeah, it's on
all over
Nextdoor,
social media,
Facebook.
it's all
There's a
over.
missing person.
I can give you this if you want. It's just
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
destroyed.
sure.
It's all wet,
No
and I don't have a new one.
And if we did, it would get wet between point A and
Yeah.
point B.
Right.
But I mean, there's a phone number down here for Detective
Right.
Baumhover, and then an email address if you see anything or just want us to know.
Did you
Nothing's too
ask
small.
those people right there?
We have these 4 houses were gone when we were out here earlier,
Okay.
so we're just kind of coming back to
Because
see.
those people have little kids about that age,
Okay.
and I don't know if they would play with these little kids.
I think we've talked.
Yeah, the corner house.
Yes, we've talked to the corner house. Yep, we've talked to about 80% of the houses around.
Okay.
We were out here for 3 or 4 years. He did.
The husband.
So, I know there's a lot of news channels and stuff out here too, so there's a lot of their vehicles driving up and down. So if it's a little bit weird, that's who they are. But if it just something
We're from
doesn't feel
California, so this is like regular.
regular, okay, then you guys know
Not
the
out
deal.
here for sure.
So we try to keep it that way, but unfortunately, this is what we're doing, and we're just trying to give the resources we can to find them as
Yeah,
fast
of
as we can. So,
Cars are still around and everything?
yep, cars are around. So
Get my huskies on it.
perfect. we did have some canine teams out here today.
Oh, good.
We may have more canine teams throughout the week, just kind of looking. So if you see them
Yeah.
wandering around, just let them go and be okay. But the husky is a beautiful looking dog.
Thank you.
I was here earlier and I saw the cats and scared the cats, but I didn't see the dog.
Yeah, we've got
'Cause they
4
were-
cats, so
There's
you'll
2
see
of them
few.
right here in the living room,
Look
and I rang the doorbell and they're gone. Like, okay. But
Fair enough.
All right. Well, we'll keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah,
wonderful, yeah, I appreciate it. If you find anything, just contact
They post it
detective.
somewhere if they find them?
probably next week.
Oh yeah, it'll be on
it'll
the
be all
net.
over
Yeah.
the news.
News,
Next
yeah.
door, Facebook, 9 News, 2 News,
Yeah.
Every
Today's
news,
Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 8 or 9 places that have already called us and contacted us and done little stories. So when we find them,
Is
it'll be out
anybody
there.
doing
Was the
anything
husband
for
home?
the dad, the husband? Yeah.
Yep, there's some
People
victim
helping
services with
him?
that,
Oh,
and he has some friends in town, so
Oh.
they're helping him out
He
as
was
well.
home and then they disappeared while he was home?
I don't know that details.
Yeah, that's probably all
Yeah,
confidential anyway.
so I haven't actually talked or been in the house. I'm every other house except
Yeah.
that one, so I don't know that.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming out here and
course,
even in this terrible weather, you know.
I'd want it for my family, so
Yeah.
I'm out here as well. So.
I'm kidding.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. I'll let you get back to your
All
evening.
right.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
If you two just want to hit this one, and I'll leapfrog and I'll go to one more.
All right.
Yep. And anything weird, I'll.
Do you guys? Can you go back and read the social media things like on the Nextdoor app and things that people say about solicitors who come by here and robberies? Well, you already know about the robberies and things like that. Would that be helpful if you went back and read what people have said in the past? Because there's been like some creepy lawn care people and
Okay.
lots of packages stolen.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
packages stolen. And they show on social media the cars, and they show one person who took a package.
That's just happened to ID those people. Yes.
Yeah.
We know who they are. I mean, we get a good picture of them. It's just
Right.
now having to have to.
Figure out who they are.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if any of that would help you figure out what happened.
I'm sure that is something that will be through the investigation detectives. That's
There, yeah.
a
The
little bit
next
past
branch
us.
over,
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the ones staying dry in the office. That's what they they get to do.
At their computer.
Yes.
You guys
Yeah.
are doing the hard part.
Yeah. But
We
it
don't
works.
let them know that though. We let them think they're working very, very hard.
There you go.
Perfect,
All
guys.
right,
Yes.
thanks,
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
guys again. I just want to say
Absolutely.
thank you. Have a good rest of your
You
evening.
too. Have a good night, guys. Dog. Hi.
Hi. Dave.
How you doing? Sorry
Sorry.
to bother you. My name's Brent, obviously with Frederick Police Department.
Okay.
Have you kind of heard what's going on in the neighborhood?
No.
We're missing there was a
Oh,
fly
yeah,
in your
yeah,
window.
yeah, yeah. That I do. I read
So,
it. Yeah.
They live at the end of the street.
Oh, they do?
Yes. That big brown house right at the edge of the. So.
Right down here?
Yep. Like if you'd go straight through the stop sign and jaunt to a little bit to the left, you'd run into the house.
Oh my God, I didn't know
So
that.
that's
okay.
where they're living. Okay.
Okay.
So we're just trying to check in the area to see if anybody's seen kind of weird. Hello, I'm Brent.
I'm John.
John, nice to meet you. They're last seen about 3 o'clock in the morning at their house.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're just trying to see if anybody has seen anything odd, weird, strange vehicles, or whatever's going on. If you guys have seen anything over the last
No, and he's home all
couple of
day.
days.
Yeah, I'm a retired guy, but today I wasn't home.
I know, I came and left the fire.
Yeah. Of all days, right?
Perfect.
Wow.
Do
Okay.
you guys want to hit next
Have
door?
you gotten that one or no? You've not.
I
Okay.
don't know if anybody. Oh,
Yeah, they're
home.
home now.
Yeah, I saw the garage doors
Their
open.
trampoline just flew over the fence.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Just now?
Earlier when we had the storm.
That was a massive storm, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're just no idea where she's at.
No.
Kids and so the 2 kids, right? Or
Two
three-
kids,
2 kids. Okay.
4 and 5-year-old girls.
Okay.
Last seen in little onesie nightgowns.
Okay.
We just don't know exactly what happened, so we're just trying to talk to everybody in the neighborhood. We've hit about 80% of the houses.
Okay.
I'm just going back to the places that I didn't get to earlier today.
Yeah,
Okay.
nobody's here. Yeah.
So
Which house is it?
the one at the end, the big brown one, the 2-story, big dark brown one.
And it's like right at the end of the.
Yeah, if you
Right
would
there
go
in the street?
straight across, like if you
Like
would run
right
that stop sign and just jaunt a little to the left,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we're really focusing on this street
Yeah.
and the streets next door just to see if they saw anybody. We had K9 teams out here earlier looking for everything we could. So we're just out talking to people and
Right.
see.
We'll definitely keep our eyes open. I didn't realize
appreciate
she
it.
lived on this right down the
Yeah.
street. So
On that flyer, there's a email address and a phone number for Detective Dave Baumhover.
okay.
He's the one that's going to be spearheading this for a while, but if you guys see anything or hear anything or just gee whiz information would be great.
Okay.
Everything possible, every lead we'll take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now we're just trying to throw as much resources as we can to find them and find them quickly.
Okay.
And just make sure everybody's safe, and then we'll work
Okay.
on everything from there.
Yeah, because I'm usually up at like 4 in the morning, so I always kind of check around. But yeah.
Never
And
see
I
a
leave
weird-
at 5:30. No, I
okay.
didn't see anything weird. So
Did you see any vehicle leaving the area about 5:15
was
this
this
morning?
yesterday or this morning?
Yesterday morning or this morning?
Yesterday morning. Yesterday morning. No. Not that. No.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
No.
Okay.
So, but definitely keep our eyes open.
Yes.
So.
Perfect. Do you guys have any cameras on the house that I'm missing? No?
No.
Okay. That's just the other thing we're
I
trying
know
to
they
figure
have
out.
one.
Yep.
Okay. And
Quite a few actually have the doorbell ring cameras.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
they
not
always,
helping you, though,
well, they
is
always, everybody set them down to the 5-foot
Oh.
patio.
Oh,
so it
so you
doesn't get
can't
the
see
street.
out in the street.
Yeah.
Darn.
Which, I mean, it would go off all day long. So,
Right, exactly. That's true.
yeah.
And they don't have one down there either, apparently, right?
Do what?
The house. They don't have one either.
No camera at the house. That would be helpful.
Is she married? I mean, is there a man there?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, they're a family, so husband, wife, and 2 girls.
Yeah. He had that Mustang, that red Mustang.
Oh, okay.
I got rid of it a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I know he done that.
How long have they lived there? Do you know?
I think they're original owners of that house, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the original owners, so probably
A couple of years.
2012 or 13.
We moved in here at 11. They didn't start building those till like 13, 14.
Was it
So,
after?
yeah, probably like 3 or 4 years. I
Yeah,
guess.
at least. Yeah, 4 years, I'd say. Yeah, because when we moved in, those houses are over there.
They weren't even there, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you guys. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, well, thanks for
Like I
stopping
said,
by
if there's
and let us know.
anything you think may help or
Okay.
steer us in a direction, please let us know.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, guys.
Okay, thank
All
you
right,
so
thank
much.
you very much. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too. Hi, Officer Wines with the Project Police Department. We were out earlier and left a flyer on your door.
Yes,
Was it for the missing person?
yes, of course.
Do you know those people at all?
I do not.
Okay, have you seen anything odd in the area? Any unusual traffic? Vehicles moving around? Hear anything between the hours of 1 a.m., 5 a.m.? Nothing?
No, not
Okay.
really.
I assume that you follow social media like everybody else?
Yes, my mother does as well.
Okay. If y'all hear anything, see anything outside of the social media, of course,
Yeah.
definitely give us a
Yes,
call,
of
let us
course.
know. Okay, perfect. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
no problem.
Have a good night. We've been out here in several rounds today. Already gone down the entire other side.
We're just rechecking.
Rechecking people that weren't home.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like she said, we're just seeing if notice anything weird in between that, or any little detail would help out. You saw him walking out, anything like that.
I haven't seen anything, unfortunately.
Hey, Sergeant.
Okay. So you do have the flyers still. You see anything, you hear anything other than what's on social media, because we're obviously tracking all of that. We've got a whole team of people working on this, but definitely give a shout out to that number that's down there.
Yeah,
We definitely will do that.
Perfect. Thank you guys, and thank you for getting that license plate. We'll go see if that has anything to do with anything or just another, like I said, welcome to our world.
Yeah.
So, good job on you. So.
And I don't think, I've never seen that truck in the neighborhood that I know of.
No? Okay. There's a lot of construction.
Yeah,
I mean,
there is.
it's-
I mean, and that's the thing too, is, I mean, you kind of see kind of weird people in the neighborhood right now with the construction, and you're like, is it construction workers or
Right.
is it something else?
Yeah, that
You don't know.
Yep.
Because we saw a group of 4 gentlemen.
I'll call them and see where they want me.
I mean, they all look like they're all like carpooling for work. We're so highly excited right now. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time.
Thank you.
So we're here today just trying to see if you have any information. We are looking this young lady and her 2 daughters. They're the 2 houses down.
2 houses down, yeah.
Yeah. So she went missing early Monday morning, Sunday night into Monday morning. Her and her 2 daughters. They have not been seen since. So we're just going around, just gathering some information, trying to see if we can get some leads or something that can help us find her and her kids. So, do you know her very well?
I didn't even know her name. Her husband walked the girls all the time in a wagon.
Okay.
Yeah. And we just finished our basement a year ago, and when the bar top came, it was extremely heavy, and they only sent 1 man to deliver it.
Oh.
So I walked down there and knocked on the door, hoping that he would be home.
Yeah.
And he came right down at the same time another neighbor did who was bigger, so I grabbed him. So, he seemed nice. I mean, he was going to help out and stuff. He always says hi when he walks by and I'm outside with Doogie or out there doing something in the yard.
Yeah.
So, I did call the police on them maybe 6 months, no, not that long, 3 or 4 months ago because of the dog. You can hear him right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't want the officer stood out here on the deck and listen because it sounded like it was dying. I mean, I was scared of a dog lover, and it was like, oh, I feel like he was really hurt or something.
Oh, okay.
So they went down, knocked on the door, and he says, there's nothing going on. He said, I won't come back to your house. I'll just get in my car and go. So,
Awesome.
but,
Okay.
Do you mind if I just go out and take a peek?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
And so, did you know her very well? You know much about her?
She answered the door when I went to get him, and she said that
There's several of them.
yeah, the front porch, and it's kind of hard to see past the front porch. It's a huge porch. You see anything out there? You can't even see the dogs, can you?
I can see the dogs.
Can you see them?
Well, I can see the shadow moving in between the
okay.
little slats.
Yeah, so you smell another dog?
Well, I'm sure. I have a couple myself, so
Where you at?
I watch these at home, so they're probably all kinds of fun sense.
Yeah. Cheryl, CHERYLE, Hallowell, HALLOW.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
He just turned 13, so he's getting up there.
He's like, I'm not too old for pets, though.
Yeah.
Never too old for that.
Yeah.
I think he's learned.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave that flyer with you if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And if you happen to see them or the two girls, or if you think of anything, or if your husband thinks of anything that stands out, or maybe can be useful in helping us maybe try to locate them, then just contact the information on the back. Also on the bottom with Dr. Bob.
He came down here one day. I forgot about that. I like to decorate the porch, as you can tell, for seasons and stuff. And I had it done for Halloween or autumn. And he come back knocking on the door, and he said, "I assume these are probably yours." Two scarecrows that go down the street.
Yeah.
And his wife said, "Check that house out. You need the house down there because she's got the most decorations." So he returned those. So that's tell you anything about his
Character.
Yeah,
That's good.
seemed pretty nice.
Well, good. Yeah. Well, we're hoping they
Yeah.
just went for a little walk or something. Extended walk, but
It's been how long did it happen?
as of yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning. Okay. Well, I know you guys were out here for 2 hours or so yesterday, and then again today, and I'm like, what is going on here? You know, it's kind of.
Well, you have people and dogs out there looking for them.
That
Makes
makes
some sense.
Oh, that's what he's
So
barking
there'll be
about.
some, yeah, so with dogs
Some
walking
out?
the fields and out back.
Oh, yes. Yeah, our lovely field.
So I have that, and the
Oh,
camera crews are out and about too, so
Okay.
there'll be some traffic around, but
that's good.
yeah.
That kind of traffic.
All right, Cheryl, well, thank you again so much
Yep,
for all the
yep.
information. Very
Thank
nice
you
to
for
meet
your
you.
service.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks.
Appreciate it.
No, it's just a toy. Maybe I shouldn't.
Hi there, how you doing, man?
Good,
My name's
how are you
Officer
guys?
Perez with the Frederick Police Department. This is Officer Lyons.
Hi. Hi.
Sorry, I'm having everything drip off
I know,
down my eyes.
it's pouring out.
We're wondering if you had a chance to review that flyer that we had set down in your...
Yeah, I've been kind of following what's going on.
Okay.
The media.
Yeah.
Do you know the family at all?
I don't know the family at all.
Are you guys normally gone during the day?
I am. Me and my husband both work during the day. My oldest son's here during the day.
Anything unusual last couple days, even last couple weeks that you guys have noticed?
We just had like the break-ins in the neighborhood, which you guys know of.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We were gone the weekend before last. We were down in Denison. I haven't noticed anything weird. I mean, tonight we noticed something weird, which a couple of you guys were sitting down here in this gray truck. He, like, dumps out his beer can, and then, like, leaves it there, goes down around the block, comes back, picks it up, and, like, kind of tears out of here. We're like, what is that about?
In a gray truck?
Yeah, he got his license plate.
Did you call it in?
No.
Do you happen to have it still?
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like,
I would
you're going to
love
dump
that.
your beer can and then you're going to come back for it when the cops are sitting right there?
Right?
That was weird.
Yes, welcome to our world.
Yeah.
Roughly. If he did, that's fine.
He had like a backwards cap on,
Yeah.
like a hoodie.
Yeah, maybe
Older,
20s,
younger.
30s.
White male. Okay. Did the truck say anything on it?
It was a gray truck with the camper shell.
It was a Ford.
With the Ford?
Yeah.
Ford?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have the camper shell? What color was it?
The camper shell?
Uh-huh.
It was
Tinted
same
windows?
color as his
Yeah,
car.
it was like gray too.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah,
Everything
that was
going
the only weird thing we saw tonight. We're like, what?
in. Newer, older?
It was an older model Ford.
Older
not one of the
model
newer ones.
Okay.
And then my neighbor across the street, she's got the cameras on her house. I'm sure you guys have talked to her.
Yeah, they've already, we've been out here in several rounds today, already gone down the entire other side.
Oh, okay.
We're just rechecking the people that weren't home when we did
Oh,
our
okay.
first sweep.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, like she said, we're just seeing if you notice anything weird in between hand or, you know, any little detail would help out. You saw him walking out, anything like that.
I haven't seen anything.
They're just another
Yeah,
piece of
weird
our
thing.
world.
Yeah.
So, good job on you. So.
And I don't think, I've never seen that truck in the neighborhood that I know of.
Is there something else
So,
you guys can just do?
Yeah, there is. I mean, and that's the thing too, is I mean, you kind of see kind of weird people in the neighborhood right now with the construction, and you're like, is it construction workers or is it something else?
Yeah, that'll be
You
fine.
don't know.
With you.
Yep.
Because we saw a group of 4 gentlemen.
I'll call them and see where they want me.
I mean, they all look like they're all like curbside for work.
Alright, thanks. Bye.
We're so highly excited right now. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Hello?
See all this going on. Would you mind if I just dump this in the
No,
trash?
come on.
They're about to...
Got a couple questions for you. This is Officer Herbert. We're both for Frederick Police Department. Right now, we're just kind of trying to do an area search or canvass of the neighborhood. We have a couple people that are missing right now. So this young lady and her 2 girls were last seen around 2 or 3 o'clock Monday morning. And we're just trying to see if anybody saw anything unusual or
Monday morning. We had just gotten home from a trip Sunday night.
Okay.
And I caught a bad cold, so did my husband.
Oh, no.
So I think he went out around noonish. That was yesterday. I stayed home in bed all day to get better.
Okay.
I wasn't even out there. But does she live in this neighborhood?
She lives, 3 houses down? 3 or 4 houses down?
On Saratoga?
Yep, on Saratoga, yep.
Wow. Because her face looks familiar. I've either seen her walking her dog sometime or seen her at the swimming pool. Because her face looks very familiar.
Okay.
I know...
Obviously, we're with Frederick. I'm Brent. This is Officer Herbert. We're just trying to figure out if you had seen anything kind of odd in the area.
3 doors this way.
Yeah, that's who it was. I go quite a little bit. I'm pretty sure I've seen her with kids.
And that doesn't ring a bell? Okay.
I don't.
I appreciate your time, guys. Nice meeting you. Good luck with the colds.
It's a very quiet family. They moved in just before I did 5 years ago. In fact, before the children were even born.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you describe your relationship with them?
Cordial.
Cordial?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the father. When did I see Dad? The end of last week, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, I was asking him about the lawn, because my lawn has started to die, and, you know, what are you doing to keep your lawn green? He told me. I would never have known. Geez, that's scary. Mom and Dad used to live over there, too, with them.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Mom and Dad?
Oh, I believe it was Dad, and that could have been maybe 3 weeks ago in the backyard.
Okay.
And they're very quiet.
Okay.
I never hear any noises. They have a little dog.
Okay.
And I hardly ever see any lights on.
Okay. Anything different over the last, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days? Odd vehicles, odd noises, odd lights?
There was a truck out here yesterday. In fact, that's why I thought you were here yesterday. Maybe someone complained about that I hadn't seen before.
What type of truck?
It was kind of almost a steel gray.
Okay.
Don't ask me to make
Okay.
year. But that was late afternoon. The Dad has a great big truck, and it's gray. But this one was smaller.
Okay.
This one was smaller.
Then
But I hadn't seen it before, so
any markings or stickers or anything that would be weird? You wouldn't by chance remember if the plate was green or red or...
No, I kind of just I don't
glanced
pay
at
any attention because I believe he owns his own business or something because he always has a truck parked there, so kind of...
I gotcha.
I just kind of noticed it wasn't the normal truck.
Was it dirty by any means?
No, it wasn't. And it couldn't have been that old.
Okay. How long was the truck sitting there?
I saw it yesterday morning around 5:15 a.m. because I go to the gym then.
Okay.
It was still there when I got back at 6:45, and then it was there around, I think, noontime.
Okay.
And the reason I mention it is it was gone by the time you guys left yesterday.
Okay. Well, did you see the police in the area while that truck was still here?
See, I can't see it from my house.
Gotcha.
So, it could have been gone by then.
Okay.
But, this is unusual, very quiet neighborhood.
Yes, this is very unusual. That's why we're trying, got a lot of resources out here trying to find them and make sure they're
Yeah,
okay. So,
I mean, I didn't know she was pregnant again. I hardly ever see her.
okay. How do you know she's pregnant?
It said it on Neighborhood Watch.
Okay. I gotcha. But you didn't know it?
No.
Okay.
I hardly ever see her, just normally. They keep very much to themselves.
When you did see her, did you ever see her around her husband?
Yeah.
How
They
were
would
they?
have barbecues.
Yeah. Were they polite, friendly, or was she kind of quiet, reserved? What was?
They both are very quiet, reserved, very quiet.
Okay. When was the
Nice
last time
neighbors.
you spoke to her?
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've seen her all summer.
Oh, really? Okay. Gotcha. And
Yeah.
the kiddos, when was the last time you saw little kiddos?
You're making me work my brain.
I know, really digging deep in it.
It could be 4 to 6 weeks since they've been out. They have all their little toys, but they don't go outside in the heat of the day. Gotcha. At least that's kind of what I notice, and they don't go outside unless an adult is there.
Wonderful. I'm glad. I mean,
Yeah.
they're too little to be out by themselves.
Yeah, they are. What are they? 3 and 5, I think. Or 2 and 4, something like that.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
According to my pamphlet.
Yeah.
So.
They're cute little things.
Anything that I haven't asked that you think I should know, or is just odd, or something you thought was weird?
I wouldn't think anything is weird from over there because normally you hardly ever see anyone go in, come out. Now I saw his truck leave yesterday. Maybe it was this morning. I was leaving for the gym. His truck had the lights on, which is unusual for that morning. 5:15 in the morning. Only fools like me are up.
So you don't usually see him leave at that time of day? Oh, was that the gray truck, or what truck was that?
That was his regular truck. It's a pretty big truck. Maybe, what could I compare it to? An F-250, 350, the big ones, yeah.
And that steel truck, is that like a pickup or a
Pickup.
Pickup truck?
Yeah.
Is that a camper or anything? Camper shell or anything on the back of it? Would you say it's bigger than that truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it have 2 or 4 doors, do you know?
No, I don't. I never paid much attention. I'm gonna stop paying attention. This is scary.
Well, if it doesn't happen again, or
Yeah.
very often at least.
I hope not. And God, I hope the mother and 2 children are found okay. But there's like I said, never any noise, never any yelling. Very quiet, very pleasant when you speak to them. They keep to themselves.
Never heard an argument or anything over there?
Never.
Okay. Did they ever mention if they've ever been in a fight or having bad days to you?
No.
No.
No, the neighbors, and we really don't talk much. I mean, Shoal and I do because we're the same age. They're so much younger. There's not a lot in common.
Fair enough. Okay. That'll
To be
work.
honest.
And so, was it yesterday morning, Monday morning, that you went to the gym?
I go every day.
Okay, so then, if you can remember yesterday morning going out, was there...
That's when I noticed the little truck.
Okay, and where was it? Was it in the driveway or on the street?
No, it was on the street. It was between the 2 houses, right about in front of my tree,
He said it's a little truck or the
It's a smaller truck than what's normally there.
okay, like that size or smaller?
No, maybe that size.
Maybe that size. Okay.
No camper.
And that was the gray one.
Yeah.
And you think
Kind
his normal truck's like the 2500
Yeah,
or
it's a
3500?
bigger truck.
But both gray.
Yeah, but different shades of gray.
Okay. The other littler one, was it darker or lighter?
I believe it was lighter.
Okay.
Similar like a steel gray, right?
Yeah. And the other one's darker. Maybe a hint of green in the gray.
Okay.
Yeah. But I haven't, except for this morning, come to think of it, I haven't seen a lot of the big trucks. Is that what you're finding? You haven't seen, I mean, not that I'm wide awake at 5 in the morning, but, you know, you're making me think that I did see the truck, I believe it was this morning, because the lights were turned on. And I was pulling, you have to be careful coming out of here, because it's kind of a three-way mess if you're all going the same place. But I noticed that the back lights were on. But,
That was around 5:15 this morning?
yeah, I leave 5:15 every morning.
And that's kind of odd for him.
Well, I don't, not often do I see the lights that early.
Okay.
But then he could leave at 5:20 and I would not know it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You see him leave sometimes in the morning to go to work? You ever?
Not often. No. I kind of keep to myself and, no. Not, I'm really not nosy. I have been the last 2 days with you guys out here, but, yeah.
Is it just you that lives here, or?
No, I have a significant other, but he's at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, how far out does your ring camera go?
It's just this area, the front porch and around in front of the garage.
Okay. Did you see any, have you looked back on yesterday morning and this morning and see anything on?
My significant other, he keeps track of it at work all the time, and he can tell when the postmen come and everything. And I'm here most of the time. I was gone this morning for a bit, but you know, postmen, nothing out of the norm. We have a lot of dog walkers.
Okay.
That come by.
Okay. And the camera over the garage, is that just the garage area? Is that a light?
It focuses on this area.
This area. Okay. So that's not going to see out to the roadway?
No.
Okay. Would it be picked up if the light came and flashed on it? Would it pick up as you drove by? If it casts a shadow?
Ringer does.
The ringer does?
Yeah, and the ringer, basically the ringer will pick up right at that corner there.
Okay.
I've not seen, I don't see people walking up and down unless they're walking their dogs.
Yeah.
And kids are going back to school, so I don't even see them much anymore.
Okay.
Did you, yesterday morning, did you happen to see your neighbor's truck in the driveway or on the street?
I didn't notice it.
No?
That would be wonderful, but if it's only 5 feet, if there's nothing in a little duration of time, then...
Yeah, it's got to block, something going past on the road has to block the sunlight to make a flash or something like that.
I gotcha.
Because we've only got it set to 5 feet.
Fair enough.
But headlights might have done it.
Okay.
Don't know. I can take a look back myself, and if not, they usually have the cloud records for quite a while, I think, because I know they've helped police out before.
If you could just look like Monday morning from like midnight to, say, 5 a.m.?
5:30, yeah, okay.
And then if you see anything weird or whatever, just let us know. If not, then I appreciate it, and we'll try not to bother you too many more times.
No, that's fine.
We're just trying to find her.
No, I
Her and the
want
kids
you to
okay.
find her. It's like we wave to them all the time. We walk the dogs. It's only 6 houses up. It's frightening.
Yeah. So hopefully we can figure out what's going on at least.
I really
find
hope
her
so
and the
too.
kiddos.
I just feel so bad for them.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate circumstance, but we're doing what we can to find them. We've got dog teams. Our entire department's been called in, so
okay.
We're doing what we can. But if you hear anything, please let us know. Do you have one of these flyers?
No, I don't. And
let's give you this.
would like to.
It has all of our information, emails, whatever.
Okay.
That way, also, you just have that quick information, and
Yeah,
phone
I'll
numbers
also
real quick.
post this on my group's Facebook page so that
Wonderful.
they have the right information.
Yes, that
for
would be
contact.
very helpful because I know the news
Instead
is
of a
going
lot
to
of speculation.
yeah, the news is going to be out putting out whatever. I've seen a few news crews, so if they have any questions and you have it, just give them all that information. That's all I know right now. So, okay? I really appreciate it. Okay?
So that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed that one. Like I say, remember to subscribe, please. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you. Memberships are available for members posts. A big thank you to Kez. Like I said before, audio is going to get better with a new microphone that is coming soon. And I'm also upgrading the camera. If you want to email me suggestions, the email address is in the bio. Thank you all once again. And remember, most of all, don't have nightmares.
Starving. Where's the dog? Time is it? Time's it in America now? Time is it in Australia? Bit early. Layers. I still need to do the layers. Welcome back to... Oh my god. Welcome back. This is... Not at the start. Don't get everything wrong at the start. Welcome back. This is Pat. Welcome back. Oh. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Fuck's sake.
Shout outs, Jan4292, BB Monofact, Nikki Power, Moira Vesti, Fred Kerman, D&B Nana, Mary Shetron, Little Stomachache, Philly Lily, huge supporter of the channel, Carol Adkins, Timmy59, Peter's Eyes, Corin Sermarano, Gwen Martin, Katie's Great, Minion Sweet, Diane Man, Poppy Girl, Lynn Fisher, Dark Invader, Ronton.